right, so that's pretty interesting conversation last night. Charisse Mills, Luce Cannon's old lady, does like a Sunday service thing, and she had Wack on it. They do the Sunday service, so she got Akademiks on, and then Luce somehow got Dirk to get on the phone to talk to Ak, and then Luce calls back, and then Wack gets word that they did all this, so then Wack calls in. And that's when it gets really interesting, but let me skip around here to the couple good parts, and then we'll get to Wack's part, because that's the most interesting. But right here, this is what all kind of starts it, I guess, for Wack to lose it later. So remember, take note of what she says right here.
They moved from that cell block.
Or what's going on there? Like, I can't tell.
That's
not cool. Or for Luce to ask this question, but I have been.
I cut this.
That cell block.
Maybe I should wait for Luce to ask this question, but I have been wondering. Is Luce and Wack cool? Or what's going on there? Like, I can't tell.
It's been a little funny lately. I haven't really been able to pinpoint it either, but like people that associate with Luce have been going in on Wack. And it's like, if these are your homies, Luce would tell them, hey, chill, bro. Or Luce is giving them the green light to do it. So I don't know, bro. They're like both starting to fucking throw verbal blows at each other.
A great question. I'm not sure. I don't know. One minute they're hot, the next minute they're cold, the next minute they're hot, the next minute they're cold. It's just a lot of shady shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, people are saying that, it's for the better interest of Cannon, but it's also for the better interest of themselves. So it's just, we don't know. It's I feel like I always used to tell Cannon, I said, that's your mistress, because listen, y'all always on the phone. Y'all always fighting.
wait, isn't he the godfather of Luce's child?
Yes, he is. He was actually there at the hospital when I gave birth.
Wow. So they got to be cool. That's the godfather of the kid. Anything happened to Luce, Wack got to step up.
And it's crazy. I'm going to skip over. I'm going to play the part, but I didn't know she had her baby early, and the baby was only like 2.5 pounds or something. Was in the NICU for a while, so that's like a miracle baby. All bullshit aside, glad the kid made it. It was probably in the NICU for a good little while, but she said everything worked out. The kid was healthy. It was probably just old enough so its lungs were working. Because I've had a homegirl back in the day that she lost her first kid, and it was right before the lungs were able to work. It messed up. If it was like a week or two longer, probably would have made it, and they just got to stay in the NICU for a while. But in her case, it worked out good, so that's good. If you want to hear about that, you can watch this whole video. I think she got the whole thing on her channel, but if you want to hear Wack talking to Ak, you got to go to Ak's channel.
Right? Wow, okay. Do you guys have a relationship with Adam?
Excuse me?
like Adam 22.
What relationship?
No, do you guys have like...
You got to be careful with that word when you say that, mentioning Adam. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Because I know, I've seen Brick recently say that he felt Adam switched up on him. Do you guys...
There's no relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's a business thing. Okay. Adam, I know... Listen, Adam don't know us from a can of paint, and we don't know Adam from a can of paint. It's really just business.
So you're not expecting Adam to put like
using us, we're using him. It's equal at this point. You know what I'm saying? He gets the content, and we get the content.
Yeah.
Adam don't owe these two shit, dude. Especially after Luce did that at his warehouse. Like, I mean, Adam don't owe anybody anything really, but like, he definitely don't got to give shit to these people. That's a little like, huh? What?
Yeah.
No, there's no, I'm expecting anything from him and he's expecting anything from us. It's just a mutual, hey, okay, what's up? Cool. We just cordial.
Now, I feel like I'm in
a little accent, bro. Just, I don't know. Takes me off for some reason.
Interviewing you. But still, I've heard that you guys are in a different financial situation than everybody else. Brick got mad at Adam. Looked like he needed a few dollars.
So they say. I mean, I guess what Wack says later, that's something, but did they fulfill that?
Have you guys monetarily, because, obviously this is going to be a fight with the government, right? And it's going to be costly. Have you, you guys, you're good on that end, or is it a situation where you guys are reaching out to people who could assist or what?
Well, listen, of course, we make money. But Cannon has supported so many people along the way, so he's expecting his boys, his friends, his business associates to also step in and not put it all on my back. You feel me?
But the trick is, if you bringing homies along and trying to get them on, you're bringing them along and trying to get them on because they don't got shit. So in this situation, you can't expect those dudes that you're trying to help to get their shit together to help you when they were expecting you to help them. Now, business partners, associates, depending how much money you've made them, possibly, but they're looking at this like, bro, if this dude gets broke off for 20 years, everyone's just pretty much throwing this money away. And, if you're close to him, then yeah, you might, but if you're thinking about the bottom line, then you're not doing that.
His child's godfather. Wack got to put some things on that. Come on now.
See, Akademiks started this whole thing. She did say her little pieces too, but Ak started it. And then she didn't really say much, but then she said a little something later. But Ak started this. So that's why when you watch it later, when Wack's going off, he's probably like, damn, this didn't play how I thought it was.
That's yeah.
Come on, right? Like, I would think one hand washes the other. It would be the.
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
But absolutely.
Don't worry, Wack gonna put some of that diaper money on it. Don't you worry. Some of that diaper.
I'm still waiting on a box of diapers. Right now, I'm sponsored by Coterie. Coterie sponsors Cali. They pay him every month to promote, and they send him a goodie box every month.
Really?
He gets 100 diapers every month. He has no lack of diapers right
now. Oh, well, the Incredible diaper is probably going to be in the mail.
Incredible diapers got to pay the same $10K that the Cody is paying every month too.
Oh, shit.
If they only giving you 100 diapers, but they paying you $10K, let's do the math real quick. Like a baby, I'd have to ask my wife because I fully don't remember, but we'll just say the baby goes through, we'll round high, 8 diapers a day. So 8, well, actually, let's just divide the 100 diapers by 31 and see if that makes sense. That's only 3 diapers a day. You could do 200 diapers a month, and then I would maybe believe the 10K. But if they're not even giving you enough diapers for the month and they're giving you money, like that don't really make sense. So what are you going to do? The other 1 to maybe 2 weeks out of the month, you got to go buy another brand of diapers? Like, I ain't buying it. They might be giving you a couple stacks a month, but I'm not buying the 10K.
Shit. Okay. Hey, how often do you talk to Luce? Because I feel like, on once I'm conflicted about even this whole content behind bars thing, but I do understand it probably helps keep the sanity for them. Like, it's really tough mentally. It's probably draining, and that's an outlet for them, right? And if they could, do whatever to continue, their online business or hustle, just not incriminating themselves, I can't really say there's a problem with it. But how often do you talk to him? And because it feels like you're like the middle woman.
All right, pretty much they're just gonna bullshit for a little while, gossip. Pretty much, but you heard that little part about Wack, and that's kind of, I think, what set Wack off later, unless there's some underlying things. But right here, this is where Dirk calls in. So let's listen to Dirk's conversation, and then,
okay, I gotta get myself like you act, with the mics and all that.
Nah, it's all good. By the way.
Oh, damn, they cut out the Dirk. I was just skipping around for it. He probably uploaded it as a clip on his page or something to drive some more traffic, but yeah, they straight cut that out, or maybe someone hit him up and was like, hey, bro, didn't know we were live or something. Who knows? But yeah, that shit's gone. All right, so Wack calls in like 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later after Akademiks and Wack's name so damn close, I keep getting them twisted. Wack called Akademiks like 20 minutes later after they got off the phone, so let's hear what Wack got to say. This Wack's turning up, bro. After the little Rico shit happened, you've kind of seen Wack. He had like a different vibe right after, like a little more laid back, kicked back. And then now I feel like if anybody says something, he's like going hard on him and like just turning it all the way up. I don't know if he's stressed out. Who knows, man? But It's hard to pinpoint. I'm fucking lost. And I see the dude pretty. I don't see him often, but once a week when he comes to fucking film the show with Adam, you know, get a pretty good read on the dude for a couple hours.
You gotta go take your girl see that shit, bro.
Oh, yo, we just had Dirk on here. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, Dirk was on.
That didn't. That wasn't like a. Oh hell yeah, that's dope. That was just like.
Charisse connected Dirk. We had Dirk on here. And Luce was on here. Yo, you know what Luce told us?
What?
He said that him and Brick got into it because Brick was fucking with a transgender.
Man, hey, look, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I don't. When it comes to them two, bro, they tell so many lies on each other and shit. I don't.
Yo, no,
none of that shit, bro. I don't, bro, because okay, first they come with the.
Nah, it's true. Exactly what Wack's about to say right now is it was this, then it was that, then it was this, and then they're taking shit back, and it didn't happen, and these two just be lying on each other left and right. It's like, bro, at some point, people aren't going to believe anything you fucking say. So if something really does happen one time, they're going to be like, yeah, it's probably bullshit. These guys just lying on each other. Or it's like part of their game plan. They're like, bro, if we lie and smut each other up so much, how can anybody else come in and start making shit up when we have already made so much shit up about each other?
We sellies, then they wasn't sellies. Then Big U trying to make Brick sign paperwork. Then that's a lie. Then I rolled him up because of the snitch allegations. Now it's because of the trans. Just so whatever they doing. Like I don't come from that world, bro. Act. You are who you are. I am who I am. We didn't get to where we are. Where we are.
And it's kind of odd because you hear a little bit from Brick, but Brick just said something. We don't fuck with the Jay Reeds around here. Brick really hasn't said too much. He drops like little metaphorical shit, like maybe, but he ain't really on the phone like Luce, just making up a bunch of bullshit, like trying to shout everybody out and still act like he's fucking super thug.
Bullshitting and lying and shit. If I call and tell you some shit, bro, I call and tell you something, that's what it is.
No, that's probably how Wack gets down, bro, because he talks so much and like is, you know, it's his whole thing, exposers or whatever. And if you give Wack some faulty information and he runs to the internet with it and then it comes back that he was wrong, like that's not a good look. That's not a good look. And you do that once, you know, what once, shame on you, twice, shame on me, you know? Imagine 2-3 times you repeat what someone says and that shit's wrong, like, oh yeah, you're gonna be fucking burnt out on the dude.
So why would he lie?
Bro, because motherfuckers lie. Shit, I'm not going to understand that. You're not going to understand it. But what I do know, your brand, your word, your fans, your following, fuck with you not because you lie. Why do they fuck with you?
They fuck with you because you're entertaining and you telling the truth.
There you go. So,
hey, Charisse did say she waiting on you to contribute, though.
This is where it goes left right here. Wack was already a little bothered that they probably did the phone call and reaching out to Ak. They probably didn't involve Wack in the communication with Ak to do it, unless Ak just reached out to them and was like, hey, let's do something. But Charisse has said that she got Luce's phone, so if Luce's phone had Ak's number, they just turn that shit on, send fucking Ak a message, and that shit pops up loose cannon on Ak's phone. For sure he's interested. Now, if they would have went through Wack and did this, who knows? Maybe it would have been a little different.
She waiting on what?
She waiting on you to contribute.
She waiting on me to contribute to what? Nah, she ain't spoke out of turn like that about me, homie. And she said that with Luce on the phone?
Nah, Luce wasn't on the phone, but she said...
Yeah. If she said that, she out of motherfucking line as a woman. And that's her fucking problem now. She keep getting out of line, and now they violating her. And I told him, she overstepped on her boundaries. She a square kick that come from another life that's been being exposed. She got to watch her fucking mouth, bro. Yeah. Fuck she means she waiting for me to contribute to who? Contribute to what? I taught him. Hey, listen, keep it real. What's Tony? What's the only way she able to call you?
She said you never sent the diapers.
I don't owe her a motherfucking thing, bro.
She said you never sent
anything. They better stop fucking with me. Check this out.
I think Wack's just getting pissed off because that IBM 4 hoodlum dude be fucking going hard on Wack, bro. If you go check out his Instagram and his YouTube, like the whole thing was just about Wack for like a week or two. I even asked him about it, and he was, no more. So I don't even know, dude, but I'm sure he probably knows him. I mean, that he was the first person to post that fight at No Jumper that I seen. And everybody that reposted it had his little fucking name on it. So it's like, bro, you obviously got the clearance from Luce to post that shit. And look, did that help you? Did it really help you? That shit's in your paperwork. That's why you didn't get bail. You're a threat for that shit.
You know me. Niggas better leave me the fuck alone before I start tripping.
That's the mother of your godchild, though.
Man, fuck all that, bro.
Yeah.
Wack's a cold motherfucker, bro. Yeah, fuck all that, bro.
I don't know why she said that. It feels like maybe she just wants a conversation. Maybe you guys haven't talked.
She said what?
Now Axe trying to like spin it, twist it, make it not seem like it's crazy. He's like, fuck, bro. Why'd I bring this shit up?
She had said that, listen, she's still waiting on you to contribute, right? Because I brought up, I said, hey, are you guys looking for people to contribute?
Check this out, Act. Let me ask you a question. What's the only reason why they got to reach to you?
You.
Yeah, I think what they need to realize is I made them in this little world that's so big to them that we just use as a hustle. Charisse calling the Act talking about she waiting for me to contribute. Hey, listen, man, they better leave me the fuck alone. I know she ain't said you got to be gaslighted, bro.
No, it's on audio. It's on audio. You go watch it.
Wait, contribute what? She waiting for me to contribute what? Who the fuck she think I am?
I mean, throw a little bit.
Wack100 from Pacoima, Peru, fool. I thought you knew.
Her nigga was following me, right? Yeah. Her nigga was reaching to me to help, right?
Yeah.
So what that tell you?
I think that they're looking at like you throw them a 5,000, 10,000. You know what I mean? Because she said
I ain't
something
throwing nobody some motherfucking thing that owe me. Nigga, they owe me.
She's
just a little 5-10 grand. Like, bro, that shit ain't no little man. Fuck, bro. Shit.
Says something about the diapers, and I'm not gaslighting. They're gonna send you the clip. I think she said, I said, yo, Wax is probably gonna send you some incredible diapers, and she said, as long as that comes with like,
shit.
As long as it comes with a 10,000.
I ain't seeing nobody.
You're a fool. As long as it comes with that 10K check. She's trying to get a double up, bro, or a triple up. Probably getting like $2,500 a month for that shit. 10K. Come on, bro. I've never seen one of your little fucking reels, Instagram posts, anything ever get advertised, popped up on my phone, and we're so interconnected in all our phones and everything. It should have popped up.
She ain't nobody, bro.
Have you talked to her?
Fuck out of here. Talked to him the other day and told him he need to tell her to watch her motherfucking mouth, bro. I don't play them motherfucking games, bro. That's a lady that don't come from our world playing games right now, bro, trying to be something she ain't, bro. On some real shit, and it's sad because she gonna fuck around and get herself in some shit. I've been stopping people, you know what I'm saying, that?
Yeah. Who's this Gigi person?
That's the real wife. That's who we really married. Nigga, that's his real wife.
But it's like, yeah, it's a real wife, but like, I forgot. Who didn't sign the divorce paperwork? Was it him that didn't sign it or her? Because she posted it one time, but it's like, dude, how are you guys even still married when he's over here with another girl and kid? Like, what, why? I'm just kind of confused on all that. Like, why don't y'all just sign the fucking paperwork? Like, is it that fucking hard?
Nigga, what you mean?
And that's why I don't know if Charisse can even visit Luce at MDC if she's not a immediate relative. Maybe because it's the mother of his child. Maybe some action there if she brings the kid. But I've heard it's pretty hard to get visitors at MDC, the federal jail downtown.
Just what the fuck I said.
Huh?
You must.
Huh?
Hey, bro, they put out a bunch of clips, but she started exposing old girl nude, so they blew her page up. She might have put them back up. I gotta see if she got a new page, but She had like 3 55-minute clips breaking everything down, showing documents, paperwork, all kind of shit.
Really?
I think if you go to Street TV, he got an interview with her too, where they start posting all the paperwork.
Yeah, and I sent them to you. You know, you didn't look at them.
Oh no. I didn't see. I heard you just say there was some stuff. I didn't see no link or nothing like that.
So I gotta see if she got a new link. But yeah, she.
What? Are you opposed to this? Because I think she wants a conversation, bro. I don't. You know.
Who want what conversation?
Charisse, like, you know what I mean? It looked like...
Charisse ain't finna get on no line and say no shit like that to me.
No. I'm not saying she gonna say that, but it seems like there's a lack of communication, and that lack of communication...
A lack of work communication. Hey, bro, who the fuck is she that I gotta communicate with, bro?
Well, I mean, you gotta communicate with her for Luce, like, right? Because she's like Luce right hand, you know?
What's your voice on this shit? What?
Like,
what you say?
She's Luce's right hand person right now. Like, that's how.
But that's his baby mama. What the fuck that got to do with me?
Yeah. So like, if you're trying to help out Luce, you might have to deal with her, you know, because she's
trying to help out what?
I don't know.
I don't know
Wax
what you mean.
funny,
Trying to
bro.
help what out? What you talking about?
No, so this is how I asked her. I said, listen, I know they got money, because it seems they got some money compared to Brick, right? And I said, but have you asked anyone to help out this and third? And they said, listen, Luce is a very proud person. He wouldn't ask anyone. But of course, there's a few people that, he's done a lot of good things for people. So I brought up, I said.
And a lot of good things for who? Luce ain't did nothing for me. I did everything for him.
They didn't
specify
specify
what the fuck are you talking about?
So then I said,
I don't know what happened in the last couple of weeks, but dude, I felt like Wack has just totally done a total U-turn on this dude, Luce Cannon, and like now starting to throw digs. Like, I mean, maybe he just doesn't agree with the phone calls from jail, or he's tired of the fucking bullshitting, or he's trying to distance himself. I mean, I don't know, man. But this is a trip. This shit needs to be studied for sure.
What about Wax? Wax is a godfather. She says yes. I said, do you expect him to contribute? She says yes. And then he says, I haven't even got the diapers he was supposed to send.
You're dirty. You're dirty, Wack.
She won't get them unless you order them. How about that? Since you playing with my motherfucking name. Nigga, Wack is Wack. I don't take orders from nobody. And I bow down and submit to nothing. But my obligations to my motherfucking family. The fact that
it looked like
Charisse ain't finna get on no line and say no shit like that to me.
No. I'm not saying she gonna say that, but it seems like there's a lack of communication, and that lack of communication.
A lack of work communication. Hey, bro, who the fuck is she that I gotta communicate with, bro?
Well, I mean, you gotta communicate with her for Luce, like, right? Because she's like Luce right hand,
What's your voice on this shit? What?
No, it's funny. Wack caught that. He's like, hey, I don't know what you're saying. Chill out, because they could hear your voice and this shit's being live or recorded. So, ain't getting shit past Wack.
Like,
what you say?
She's Luce's right hand person right now. Like, that's how.
But that's his baby mama. What the fuck that got to do with me?
Wack's just creating more separation. Boom. He's like, I'm done, bro. I'm keeping it moving. Either that or whatever deal he talks about in a couple seconds, they didn't follow through on their end and he's burnt out, or he's just helped them too much and now this dude's busted and he's like, bro, I've already invested way too much and I can't invest no more.
Yeah, so like, if you're trying to help out Luce, you might have to deal with her, because she's
trying to help out what?
I don't know.
I don't know what you mean. Trying to help what out? What you talking
No,
about?
so this is how I asked her. I said, listen, I know they got money, because it seems they got some money compared to Brick, right? And I said, but have you asked anyone to help out this and third? And they said, listen, Luce is a very proud person. He wouldn't ask anyone. But of course, there's a few people that, he's done a lot of good things for people. So I brought up, I said,
a lot of good things for who? Luce ain't did nothing for me. I did everything for him.
They didn't
what the fuck are you talking about?
This is when it starts turning. This is like after you you know, you're rolling with your homie, bro. You guys doing good. I remember a long ass time ago, bro. This is my good ass homeboy, dude. Rest in peace now. But we were just drunk, bro. And yeah, he was a little heavy sometimes, but like, bro, we were having good times and just chilling. And I kind of just said it as a joke, but he took it super serious, bro. And it kind of ended our friendship for a while. And then I got busted and he ended up passing away before I got out. He came to visit me when I was in the county jail. We talked a little bit, but it's like crazy. I never really got to fully repair that friendship because I called him a freeloader one night and he just lost it on me, bro. Like, I shouldn't have said that shit, but I did. And I even tried to tell him I was joking, but bro, he got up out of my house, left, and I didn't talk to that fool for like 6 months after I said that dumb shit. But I totally forgot why I was even going down that route. But Wack starting to do this to him, like, bro, I help him. He never helped me. You know, like creating like that separation and creating like a problem, and then wants them to say something back, so then he could say something, and then it could be a rap. I don't know what the end plan for all this all is, but you know, Wack needs to be studied. Puts itself out there so much. He's such a character that it's content, right? It's content, Wack. It's content.
So then I said, like, what about Wax? You know, Wax is a godfather. She says yes. I said, do you expect him to contribute? She says yes. And then she says, I haven't even got the diapers he was supposed to send.
Well, she won't get them unless you order them. How about that? Since you playing with my motherfucking name. Nigga, Wack is Wack. I don't take orders from nobody. Like, I bow down and submit to nothing but my obligations to my motherfucking family. The fact that she even got on here uttering my motherfucking name, playing with me, I'm gonna text her one time. Because if they want war with me, they want to play with me, they don't want to fuck with me, Act. They don't want to fuck with me, bitch. Hey, yo, bro.
You just called her out of her name, Wack, but it's like, war, I mean, Luce is busted, unless you're talking like war of words like Adam says, but like, who you going, you're going to war with Charisse? Like, how's she going to participate in the war? You just said she's like a good girl and ain't from this side and don't get it, but you're going to go to war with her? Like, what do you mean, you expose her, tear her down? I don't really get it. I don't understand.
Some real shit. She don't want to play with me, bro, because I've been holding back. Fuck you mean? Your last check came from me. Fuck you talking about right now.
Yeah, I don't think she want war with you. I think, you know, it's kind of like how Brick is.
That one?
It's kind of like
your last hustle. Everything I put on the table, hey, yo, bro, I don't owe Luce Cannon a motherfucking thing. I don't owe her a motherfucking thing. And I hope she wasn't playing with me, bro. Because if I go, it ain't going to be nice.
No, wait till you see the
clip. You know me.
Just wait till you see the clip.
Wack is just waiting to turn up on somebody. Just waiting.
Like, I don't think it's that bad.
What you talking about? Running my fucking name.
Yeah, just wait till you see
the
clip.
Yes, bitch. Is we live right now? Because I go up.
Yeah, no. Don't go.
I mean, calling her out of her name, though, like, bro, these people really had to do something to Wack for Wack to be like, just turning the light switch off. Because Wack's, I mean, I see him once a week. His homies chill, watch the game when there's games on. Like, you know, he's a pretty cool dude. Like, yeah, he stands on business. But my interaction with him and all his homies, they seem pretty, like, just chill, normal dudes. So for Wack to, like, turn on you, it's usually because I guess you turned on him for the most part. Are you trying to go against him? Kind of same with Flacco. Like, I think Flacco goes through all, like, the YouTubers, like if they mention him or whatever, and then he taught me how to go and transcribe and Control F and search the words. I bet you Flacco just opens it up, searches Control F. Did they mention my name? And if they mention his name, they're just on his shit list forever. Like, Flacco don't play no games, bro. You mention about him and he goes off. Like, I don't really give a shit. Like, you go off on me, talk your shit. Like, I don't think it's really going to give me the energy to, like, want to go back and yell and, cut this dude off. Like, you do something to me, try to fuck my program up, then yeah, we got a problem. But you just talking shit, calling me an idiot, telling me I get better at this or that. Whatever, dude. It ain't that big of a deal.
She's also a woman dealing with a man in jail. Like, you got to have some type of...
Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. She better stay in her motherfucking place, my nigga. Stay in your fucking place with me.
Our R&B is gonna put you in your place, Charisse. You don't want no problems with R&B.
I don't fuck with you. I don't know you like that. Fuck you all on the line. Nah, check this out, Act. I gave them access to you. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
I don't fuck with your disloyal ass get on the line that you got access. You think you something more than what you ain't. You not that. And play with my name, bro.
Yeah, I think they're generally just trying to ask for help, you know?
Ain't no generally shit. Don't play with my name, man. That ain't cool.
Put some respect on my name, huh? Cash Money, right? Cash Money Jones. Put some respect on my name.
Yeah, I think you guys should talk, Wack. Because I like the two of you.
I ain't gotta talk to shit. I don't talk to nobody.
That's his wife.
I feel like Wack just woke up on the wrong side of the bed or something, bro. Or that movie he's telling Akademiks to go see, he really didn't like it or something. Maybe the people were talking behind him or hooting and hollering or laughing. He seems like already came out the movies to a flat tire. I don't know, man. Wack just seemed like he's just a little upset today. Yesterday, whenever this happened.
Fuck you mean, bro? Hey, check this out, bro. When you raise a motherfucker, do you owe that motherfucker something you raised?
No.
But how'd you raise him when I think you guys just discovered each other like a couple years ago or something? Like, I mean, I guess you could put him up on game, but raising somebody's like you knowing them from like a youngster, putting him up on game, showing him the way, hooking him up with your connections, just pretty much having an open Rolodex for your little homie that you're just trying to help blossom up. You guys, Wack, you're 47, I think you say. Luce is 42. You guys met a couple years. You guys have a whole life that you participated in before you even met each other. So, I mean, I guess you put him on game maybe, and I mean, but Luce says he was doing music. I don't know, with Dre and Nipsey or whatever. I mean, I don't see any, like, I guess you can see the songs if you look up the videos, but, like, I never really heard much about it back in the day. So yeah, I'm just kind of curious, like, what is the underlying shit that's going on here?
Let's not look. I think people getting it twisted. Nobody knew who they were until I pushed the button. Let's keep it real. They letting it get to their head. You don't bite the fucking hand that guided you, bro.
Nope, you don't do
Wasn't
that.
no reach to act. Adam 22. None of this shit. Nobody fucked with you.
I mean, a lot of people have said it. Even Adam said the other day, none of us had no idea who Luce Cannon was until Wack started mentioning him, putting him out there. I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, that's the truth from over here on our side. Like, none of us knew who he was until Wack started putting him on.
And she really came on here talking about I owe her something?
No, she ain't say you owe. She ain't say you gotta hit the clip.
Wack, don't smile, don't cough, just break minds off, bro. You just don't smile, don't cough, just break minds off. That's what she's telling you, Wack. Drop by, drop it off, wrap it up nice and cute, and pay her. That's what she wants.
Basically saying, hey, listen, no, she would probably expect something from you. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
I don't expect nothing from me. Nothing. Fuck out of here. And you in my pocket. How the fuck I owe you something and I'm old? Do that math, bro.
Or he's just, I mean, because right now he says, oh, I'll tell you afterwards. But then before they get off, he was like, I guess it's like $300,000. So who knows what this 300 grand's for? But if they're still obligated to give that back, this 300 grand, or to give back whatever their end of the bargain was, like film some shit, probably reality show, and now he's busted. So if these people are out 300 grand, whoever put up that money is probably looking at Wack like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you over here having us give people money and they end up in jail? Like, and then she talks about them doing a reality show based around this Rico. And all these calls they do, they're going to put them in this show. I'm just like, bro, what the hell are you doing? If it was your wife and you could go get conjugal visits like in state prison, Maybe but what is your reality show? Your dude in jail, and it's gonna be a bunch of jail phone calls. Like what? What is? You know, what it end up being you and the lawyer talking about his case, and you end up being with the lawyer. You spend so much time with him. Shit, that's probably what would happen.
Luce locked up right now, so we're trying to help Luce out.
Nigga, what that got this okay? And that's the problem.
That's just crazy, Wack. Like, you over here ain't helping nobody, so like, I don't know why you expect everybody to help everybody. Like, have you broke any bread off? You sent Charisse 10K. You sent Brick 10K. You can't judge somebody if you ain't doing the shit yourself. For sure, you can't. And even if you did do it, you can't, bro. That's on you because you want to. They'll thank you. The person you hooked up, they'll thank you, and that's what you get for it. Everybody wants to feel like they do it, so like, oh, look what I did for this guy, so everybody can give me praise, bro. Like, if you want to do it for somebody, you just do it. You don't do it for whatever other reason. Because then if you do it for whatever other reason, it's not gonna last. It ain't real. You end up gonna start talking shit eventually, or it was just weird. Just weird.
Luce locked up. Conduct yourself like a fucking woman. You out here. Fuck is you playing with niggas for? You playing with Big U name. You playing with 600 name. You playing with niggas and you ain't that type of female. You ain't loose. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, so, okay.
Man, listen. All right.
They did say y'all look. Luce said, yo, he's cool with you. He just said he wanted you to make sure. He's like, if he was out here, people wouldn't run content on his name. I think he wants for you to not have.
Man, I can't fuck all that.
No, he
they
didn't
don't
say about
call
you.
no dogs.
No, he
fuck
didn't say
all that. Hey, bro, when I told them and gave them instructions, they didn't want to follow them. Nigga, I told them, nigga, your woman out here calling niggas out their fucking name, disrespecting niggas like she that type of female, nigga. She ain't got a gangster bone in her body. So it's like this, nigga. If you gonna talk about a man, I'm not stopping that man from talking back, bro. Fuck that.
You can't. And maybe this is another thing that pissed Wack off. Maybe her mouth, because she likes to talk shit, and when she does that little accent, bro, it just, I don't know, just ticks me off. But maybe Wack's already calmed down people like 600 and these other people from talking shit about her, and then maybe she's went right back into talking shit, and it's like, dude, I just talked to these guys to get this problem fucking settled, and then now you're going back and doing it again? Like, yeah, at that point, I'm fucking out of it. Fuck go to war. Fuck y'all, dude. Like, I ain't gonna waste sleep or energy worrying about some other fucking people's drama. That's one thing. Personally, me, hell nah, bro. I ain't doing it. If my safety's involved, like, say I'm working with someone and this guy's tripping and now my safety's involved, then yeah, not really in it tripping. I'm gonna look out for my best interest, and if I could, like, get in the middle and be like, bro, you ain't doing this shit here because it affects way too much. You could do this shit wherever the fuck, but it ain't happening here. Because if that shit happens here, it's gonna fuck up a lot of shit.
I got enough motherfucking enemies. Fuck I look like, because your woman want to play a fucking role she shouldn't be playing fucking with men. I done went and told niggas they didn't pipe down, and then you know what happens? She get at them again. Man, fuck all that,
See?
bro.
Told you.
Fuck
I
they
called
think
it.
is going on, nigga. I don't work for her, nigga. I ain't here to pacify her. I tell a motherfucker how it need to be. If they don't acknowledge that shit, then cool. You'll never hear my woman out here violate niggas, fucking with street niggas.
Do you get the point he was saying about content? I think he feels like if other people are talking about him, it's maybe not even her, like other people talking about him.
Got nothing to do with her.
Okay.
Hey, listen, everybody he's talked about is gonna talk back. She need to steer clear of that shit. She can't defend him. He can defend her. She can't defend him. All she gonna do is open the doors up to get violated and get embarrassed, bro. And there ain't nothing he could do about it. So why step off into that playing field, bro? Sit back like a fucking woman and kick back. They'll stop talking about the nigga. But yet he calling from the federal prison and he's still talking about niggas. So niggas just gonna talk back. You understand what I'm saying?
Does Charisse have a sex tape that's not that? Is that what they were saying? I thought they were talking about the other wife for a second, but is it Charisse that has a sex tape with another dude or something that these people got and they're fucking threatening to expose? Like, what can you expose her for? I did hear something about, I don't know if it was her or the other or who the fuck it was, but I did hear someone say something about a sex tape. So maybe I'm just like, what are you going to expose her for though? Like, you need to have something to be able to expose.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Because if you start making up lies like that, bro, that ain't the way.
I told him and her.
I get it.
You get what I'm saying? All he gonna do is fuck around and put her in a bad situation, bro.
Yeah, I guess, like it. They're prideful, but people need help.
Bro, that ain't got nothing to do. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen,
he's hey, listen, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I just hear like some stress in the voice or just something like, or he's just over it. Like, that just fuck it, bro. Like, I'm over this shit. Like, that's like a I'm over this shit. Like, I'm exhausted. Fuck it, bro. That's like exhausted. Yeah, for sure.
What that pride got to do with me?
No. I'm not saying necessarily you, but like you could tell Brick probably feel a way about the Adam thing because he needs some help right now. Like I'm kind of like,
hey, bro, Adam, hey, listen, bro, Adam did help him after he did manipulated him and still helped him. You beat him out of 10,000 on the first run. He knew about it. He came and got another loan. He still gave it to you. That's a brother, homie. While you out doing whatever you doing, and bro, Brick knew he was up against it. You understand what I'm saying? He knew. He been having cases lingering since 2022, bro. It's in the works. So he should have been doing the necessary things he had to do to make sure he was straight.
Yeah. I think Brick kind of had a feeling, dude. You know, I ain't gonna put all our conversations out there, but like just talking, he's like, just say little things like, I'm like, oh damn, like this fool knows. Not that he knew something was coming, but like, just one time we were talking and he was like, fuck, man, just don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on the streets for. Like, I don't know if he said in those exact words, but like, and I was just like, damn, bro. Like, I thought he just out here participating in some shit, doing some shit. I didn't really think that deep about it, but I was just like, damn, because if I'm running around fucking around like that's, this shit ain't forever, bro. You're gonna get pulled over, you're gonna get popped. Like, you're either going to jail or you're going to jail and getting bail, And it's like, you ain't got no money for the bail, then your ass is just sitting in jail. That's why I don't do shit anymore. Just go to work, come home, walk the dogs, hang with the kids, trying to make these little videos. My statute of limitations is pretty much up a couple years before COVID, so I mean, I could pretty much be an open book if we get to that point. I'm not going to get on here and just start being a war storytelling ass fool, but as little stories pop up, I'll just start dropping some gems out there.
Come on, bro. This shit that just happened to Brick, it ain't motherfucking unexpected, bro. He knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But trust me, niggas don't want to play with my name as no clout, bro. You know me, bro. I'm a great friend.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some, little clout tokens, some subscribers or some views off of this by using your own names. I'm right there with them, dude. And what can I do to piggyback off of you, right?
I'm an even worse enemy, bro. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. I tear some shit down. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. And I told Luce he need to learn how to control this girl in her mouth, homie.
Wack, the Pacoima Wolverine. The Pyru Wolverine.
I think she was. I don't think she was disrespectful. She just mentioned.
Bro, don't even mention my name. Hey, Act, respectfully, I don't even want him back on your channel as a brother. Straight up, homie. I sent him to you. Now I'm unplugging it, homie. Because I already see where this shit finna go, homie.
And see, that's another like form of, you're just exhausted and all this shit. When you pulling the plug on someone, because that's kind of like most time, is Act really going to do it? Or is they going to have an argument after the fact? I mean, Act will probably just fall in line because really, do they get that much content? Dirk got on the phone, but they ended up cutting that shit out for some reason. But yeah, when you start playing that game, like cutting people off, like that's a slippery slope because once you introduced them, It's like hard. Like now you're putting me in the middle of it for me to say, hey, bro, I can't fuck with you because homie told me not to. Or like you said, just block them. Or, that's the easiest way. So if you don't answer, you don't ever have to tell them anything. And then, oh, I got a new number or whatever if they ever track you down.
Fuck is my name being mentioned on a motherfucking channel I gave you the resource to, bro? Come on, homie. How disrespectful is that, act? Let's keep it real, bro.
I think you should hear the full clip, Wack. I don't think she probably could have curved that situation or just not even talk about it. But
my name shouldn't have been mentioned about nothing.
All right, well,
straight up.
Yeah, I think
mentioned my name. I'm not playing in that world.
Have you talked to her? Like, because it seemed like
what?
If you talk, it don't seem like you want to talk to her. But would you talk to Luce to try to handle that situation?
Handle what situation?
Yeah, if you say this woman is kind of like doing whatever, you could talk to Luce. Luce.
I don't give a fuck. That's his woman, bro. Fuck you want me to do?
Yeah, I'm the same. I ain't talking to no woman, dude.
Fuck you want me to do?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially someone's old lady, dude. Like, hell no, I ain't working out no deals.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you want me to do? What the fuck you want? Yo, what you want me to do? That's his woman. How are they able to call you act? How were they able to get the no jumper? How were they able to do 98% that came to them over the last year? I was being a brother to them, right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck would you come on a motherfucking channel that I opened the door up for and play with my name, bro?
It wasn't Wack. Cause somebody sent me the clip that
I
Wack
don't owe a motherfucker nut, nigga.
No, they never.
Ain't my bitch.
They never.
Nigga.
They never said they.
Fuck out of here, bro.
They only mentioned like they were probably expecting
expecting. Now you guys gonna get this full turned up again.
Expecting what? She ain't mentioned none of that.
Expecting some money and some diapers,
Let
Wack.
me ask you something, Mac. Let me ask you something.
Like I said earlier, Wack, you don't smile, don't cough, just break off the diapers for Charisse. That's all they want. That's all they want.
Somebody
Let me ask you something, Mac. If I come to you to do some work, right?
Yeah.
You do the work. Everything done. And you never get paid for your work. And we talking about a couple million. And I go to jail. Do I owe you something?
No.
Damn. Did Wack just say a couple million, bro? I thought he said 300 grand earlier.
To jail. Paid for your work. And we talking about a couple million. And I go to jail. Do I owe you something?
No.
Okay. They better leave me alone, that.
Wow.
They better leave me alone, bro. Because I've been quiet. I ain't said shit. Right?
Yeah.
Damn, did they burn Wack for a couple mil or like some business deal he tried to line up? I thought he said 300 grand earlier or last night when I was catching bits and pieces of this. But like, bro, if you did a $2 million deal and you got busted, like I'd be fucking pissed too. Who knows? Like, is Wack on the line for that? Is he responsible? Like that is kind of crazy, bro. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody that fuck with me, this what I'm gonna tell you. When it come to me and you, I guess the nigga that you put me with and the nigga I put you with, we're gonna choose us. This how this works. A nigga that act put me with and act.
Now you're like putting act through it. Act's just like, bro, I didn't sign up for this shit, bro. I signed up to talk to whoever, whenever I wanted to. Not to be told who I can and can't mess with. That's probably what's going through Wack's head.
Tell me nigga violating, nigga, I'ma cut his ass off. I think people starting to think they're bigger than the program, bro. I don't know what niggas starting to think, but I ain't flexed, I ain't pushed no buttons, I ain't did none of that. But my circle that rock with me, they rock with me, Act. Yeah. And you part of that circle.
They rock with me, Act, and you part of that circle. It's like it's like a little manipulative sounding, right? Like we're a team, we stick together, Don't mess with them. We're on top together. We're killing it. We're a circle.
Because we done did things. We got business and did business. All these extra additions get to thinking they more than what they is. They get a rude awakening real quick, bro. Because then it just goes away with a phone call.
I mean, if you did make some really good money with someone, I guess that does change the level of respect for him, you know, because for sure, if I made $100 grand, I mean, I'm sure these guys are probably making more than that, but dude, if someone helped me make $100 grand, bro, I'd feel indebted for the rest of my life. Like, bro, I fuck with this guy. He helped me. Bro, if someone gave me like $1 million, a couple millions, bro, oh my God, bro. I don't even want to say what I'd do for the fucking dude. That's life-changing.
Yeah. Wack, you should try to have some conversation. I don't want to.
I'm not gonna have a conversation, nigga.
Up.
You know what, man? Hey, bro, have a conversation with who? About what?
With Luce. You should probably have it with Luce.
I talk to Luce 100 times a week.
Okay. Well.
You know the last conversation was about?
What?
Money they owe me. So I know she ain't got on there popping it, my nigga.
Nah, she wasn't popping it still. Like, yo, Wack.
But the way you explained it, sound like she was popping a little bit, bro. The words you were using, like, you could explain it a whole, like, differently, and it probably would have came across a little differently, but I see what you're doing, you know, clip farming.
Now it feels like I'm instigating. No, it wasn't like that, Wack.
Hey, bro.
It's
I'm gonna tell you this, nigga. I ain't bowed down to no nigga. Not even God, nigga. Because he gonna come take my life one day, and I accept that. Nigga better leave me the fuck alone, because I'll fuck over niggas. Any nigga. Crip, blood, power blue. I don't give a fuck. Muslim, whatever the fuck you may be. As a man, I'm gonna stand a man, bro. I know that woman didn't call in there playing with my name, bro.
Damn. Wack's like having a meltdown over this shit, bro. Like, it must have really hurt his feelings for him to feel like this and go off. Like, they really had to hurt his feelers somehow, you know? And that feelers could be, I'm just not even saying like sad, like, bro, just anything. Like, he burnt out, he's exhausted, mad. I mean, and if it's really this much money, like, who's responsible for it? Like, if you're not gonna fulfill your end of the bargain, like, they're gonna sue somebody for sure. And if you're busted and you've already gave away all this money and you ain't got shit to offer, I mean, are they going after Wack? Like, I don't know what this deal is and what it's signed, but a couple million ain't nothing to play with.
Wack. Forget I ever said anything. Forget, because I don't want you to be like this.
Fuck out of here.
Forget I ever said anything.
Hey,
no,
bro.
Wack.
Well, you're gonna start a war because this girl's saying she wants a couple extra bucks. Like, that seems a little excessive, though, Wack. A little excessive.
Bring it down.
You my brother, Act? Cut that off, homie.
Bring it down.
Turn the water off.
Wait like that.
Yeah, no, we're just doing the dirt conversation.
I'm coming to you as a brother, Act. Cut that off, bro. Ain't no nigga use my platform to violate Act. That's out. Especially no nigga Act put me with.
I hear sound like a little desperate in his voice there, like anger, exhausted, desperate, reaching.
If they don't know how to fucking respect the platform and the space and acknowledge the nigga that put them there, fuck them. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, you're making sense.
Fuck
but wait, I want you to hear it for yourself.
I'm not hearing shit. My name shouldn't have been fucking mentioned.
Yeah, but I brought it.
Fuck is my name being mentioned? I don't owe a motherfucker nothing.
Yeah, I brought it up. She just responded like how she responded, but I don't think she responded in a way to like disrespect you. You know?
Man, listen.
All right, what are we doing?
Stay positive, man. You just went to the movies. This is a good. This is good vibe.
Bro, fuck all that. Fuck all that, bro. I'm catching her now. You disrespectful.
No, well, I shouldn't even brought this up.
Oh wow, he ain't playing. He's texting her right now.
I should have never brought this up.
Damn.
Nah, it ain't cool, bro.
That ain't cool, bro.
As a brother, kill that, bro. Straight up, bro. And I'm
Straight
gonna
up,
tell you what
bruh.
it is when you call me one-on-one, because this shit is crazy, nigga.
All right.
Just put 300 in their pocket, Act. You understand what I'm telling
See,
you?
yeah, that's where he said the 300 grand. I must have not heard that couple mil earlier, but he said he just put 300 grand. I wonder if they made like a couple mil over their friendship together, and maybe this 300 grand's the one that got his feelers all fucked up. I don't know, man.
Let me hit you after the stream because I don't want to like us to keep going up.
Man, fuck all that. I'm letting everybody know. Any nigga out there, I don't give a fuck who you is. Nigga, you want to play with me halfway, I'm clicking it on. Straight up, man, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't turn nothing down. My team is strong. My politics strong. My platform strong. However nigga want to do it. But you better watch your fucking mouth. Act. As a brother, turn off the loose cannon plug. Block the number, bro. Brother to brother.
And put some motherfucking respect on my name, huh, Wack?
Yeah, I think y'all should work out whatever. I'm gonna let y'all work out whatever. Now, listen, I hear you. I'll let y'all work out whatever y'all got going on.
Act.
I don't
Until I say it's green, it's off, bro.
Okay, y'all can figure out what y'all got.
Call me when you done, bro. I got some business for you.
I got you.
And then he finishes it up like, all right, we're done with Dan Boop Boop, and I got some business for you, trying to keep the door open. Wack's a creative motherfucker, dude. But it's like, bro, I'm just as much from the streets as most of these other fuckers, dude, and I've got my bread out of these streets. Like, you ain't pulling the wool over my eyes with 90% of this bullshit, bro. Hell no. And then you got to read in between the lines. You know, like they'll say a lot without saying much, and then you just got to like paint your own picture. But fuck it. That was that, bro. That first is like Charisse's crazy ass talking shit, and then we got Wack's crazy ass talking shit. Yeah, let me know what you think in the put your 2 cents in the comments, and let me know what you like, what you don't like. Follow, like, subscribe. Probably repeated myself a couple times on those directions, but fuck it. With that, I'm out of here. Later.